Shocking P. Diddy accusations in sex trafficking investigation. Sean Diddy Combs, one of the most iconic figures in the music industry, has been the subject of numerous controversies throughout his career, but in recent years, the most shocking accusations have come from a growing sex trafficking investigation. These claims have stunned the entertainment world, as they involve not only Diddy's personal life but also his extensive network in the music industry, celebrity circles, and beyond. Here's a deep dive into the most shocking accusations, the timeline of events, and everything fans need to know about the sex trafficking investigation surrounding the mogul. 1. The first allegations. Anonymous victims speak out. The first hint that something was brewing came when several anonymous women came forward with disturbing allegations against Diddy. These women claimed they were lured into the entertainment industry with promises of fame and fortune, only to be exploited and sexually trafficked by Diddy's associates. The initial reports were vague, but they painted a picture of manipulation, coercion, and control. 2. The role of Diddy's inner circle. A key part of the accusation centers around Diddy's inner circle. Investigators claim that Diddy's associates, including business partners and friends, were allegedly involved in grooming young women, some as young as 16, for the sex trade. These women were allegedly recruited to parties and events hosted by Diddy, where they were pressured into sexual favors or taken advantage of. Some have even claimed that Diddy himself was present during these encounters, fueling the investigation. 3. The role of Hollywood parties and Puffy's parties. One of the most shocking aspects of the case involves Diddy's legendary parties, often referred to as Puffy's parties, where the rich and famous gathered. These exclusive events, hosted in lavish mansions or private settings, were described by former attendees as places where young women were allegedly targeted for sex trafficking. The allegations suggest that some of these women were specifically chosen or groomed to cater to the needs of powerful figures within Diddy's network. These parties, while glamorous, are being scrutinized for darker reasons. 4. Accusations of exploiting aspiring models and artists. Several aspiring models and artists have accused Diddy of exploiting them for sexual favors in exchange for career opportunities. Many of these women came to Diddy with dreams of stardom, only to feel forced into uncomfortable or unsafe situations. Some have claimed they were promised record deals or modeling contracts, only to be asked for sexual favors in return. These kinds of accusations have circulated for years, but the sex trafficking investigation has brought them into the spotlight in a more serious way. 5. The ties to high-profile celebrities. What makes this investigation particularly shocking is the involvement of high-profile celebrities. Some of the women who came forward have alleged that they were trafficked to other famous figures within the entertainment industry. Diddy's name is tied to an elite network of powerful people, and these accusations suggest that sex trafficking was a part of the hidden underworld in which the mogul operated. These connections to other celebrities have raised eyebrows and fueled public interest in the case. 6. The investigation takes a darker turn. As the investigation has deepened, authorities have uncovered more disturbing details. They have alleged that Diddy was involved in orchestrating some of the trafficking operations. These claims suggest that Diddy was not just a passive observer but an active participant in grooming women, facilitating their recruitment, and possibly exploiting them for the pleasure of other wealthy and powerful men in the entertainment industry. 7. The role of P. Diddy's former staff. Some of Diddy's former employees and assistants have come forward as witnesses, claiming that they were aware of the trafficking activities going on behind closed doors. Some former staff members allegedly witnessed Diddy's involvement in trafficking activities or saw the manipulation of young women. Their testimony could be critical in piecing together the full scope of the allegations. 8. The impact on Diddy's brand and legacy. Diddy's brand has long been associated with success, luxury, and empowerment, especially through his business ventures like Bad Boy Records, Ciroc Vodka, and his fashion lines. The allegations, however, have cast a long shadow over his legacy. Many fans have expressed shock and disappointment, especially since Diddy is also seen as a mentor to many young artists. As the investigation continues, questions are being raised about whether Diddy's image can ever recover, and whether the allegations could lead to criminal charges. 9 Claims of blackmail and coercion. One of the most disturbing aspects of the accusations is the claim that many of the women involved were coerced or blackmailed into silence. Some women allege they were threatened with career destruction or harm to their families if they spoke out about their experiences. These claims of blackmail and fear tactics have raised the stakes in the investigation, as it suggests a pattern of control and intimidation that goes beyond what many initially thought. 10 Witness testimonies and court documents. A crucial development in the case came when several women, some of whom have chosen to remain anonymous, agreed to testify in court or provide documents related to the alleged trafficking operations. These documents reportedly detail a network of individuals who helped facilitate Diddy's alleged trafficking ring, with testimonies claiming that these women were sent to other celebrities for sexual exploitation in exchange for fame or career advancement. 11. The alleged involvement of other celebrities. There have been several reports suggesting that the sex trafficking ring operated by Diddy involved other well-known figures. Some women have alleged that they were directed to other famous men at the request of Diddy or his associates. This has sparked a larger conversation about the dark underbelly of Hollywood and the entertainment industry, with many questioning how widespread this exploitation may be. 12. The Puffy's pimp allegations. In a particularly shocking twist, some have referred to Diddy as the Puffy's pimp in reference to his alleged role in the trafficking ring. This term, used by those who claim to have knowledge of the situation, paints a picture of Diddy as a central figure in a web of sexual exploitation, not just a bystander but an orchestrator. These accusations are some of the most salacious and damaging to Diddy's image. 13. Diddy's denial and legal strategy. In response to these growing accusations, Diddy has firmly denied all involvement in sex trafficking. His legal team has stated that these claims are unfounded and part of a smear campaign aimed at destroying his reputation. Diddy himself has not publicly addressed the matter in detail, but his silence has only fueled speculation. His legal strategy appears to be one of discrediting the accusers and defending his personal and professional integrity. 14. The pressure on authorities to investigate. As more women come forward, there has been growing pressure on authorities to investigate the claims thoroughly. Some have criticized the authorities for moving too slowly, while others have expressed frustration at the apparent lack of action on such a high-profile case. The public is demanding answers, and it remains to be seen whether the legal system will be able to bring justice to the victims. 15. The role of social media and public opinion. Social media has played a significant role in amplifying these allegations. With fans and critics alike sharing stories, documents, and personal accounts, the investigation has gained widespread attention. Public opinion is divided. Some believe Diddy is innocent and the victim of a baseless attack, while others argue that the allegations are credible and should be taken seriously. 16. The future of Diddy's business empire. If the accusations are proven to be true, they could spell the end of Diddy's business empire. His wealth is tied to multiple ventures, and any criminal charges could have severe financial and personal consequences. Partners like Diageo, Litzerat Vodka, and other high-end brands may distance themselves from him if these allegations continue to surface. 17. The pattern of sexual exploitation in the music industry. Many have connected Diddy's alleged actions to a larger pattern of sexual exploitation in the entertainment industry, particularly in the music business. Diddy's name is often mentioned alongside other high-profile figures in similar scandals. Some argue that these incidents are part of a broader systemic issue in Hollywood and the music industry that exploits young women for the pleasure of powerful men. 18. The response from Diddy's alleged victims. Several of the women who have come forward have described the trauma they experienced, detailing how they were manipulated, exploited, and silenced for years. These women have vowed to see justice served, and some are planning to file civil suits against Diddy and others involved in the trafficking ring. 19. The role of the #MeToo movement. The #MeToo movement, which brought attention to sexual abuse and exploitation in Hollywood, has provided a platform for many victims to speak out. The Diddy sex trafficking case has gained traction in part because of this cultural shift, with more people speaking up about their experiences of abuse and exploitation. 20. Diddy's public image in peril. Despite his denial, Diddy's public image has been severely tarnished by these accusations. Once regarded as one of the most powerful figures in music, he is now facing an unprecedented backlash. Fans are divided, with some continuing to support him, while others feel betrayed by the mounting allegations. 21. What's next for Diddy? As the investigation into the sex trafficking claims continues, the future of Diddy's career hangs in the balance. Will the truth come out? Will he face criminal charges? Or will the accusations prove to be false?